right, we are doing it. I enjoyed that Jets game. A lot better than their last one they played, but that was on Monday. On Tuesday, we got 1 inch of rain. A lot more than what they were calling for. But it is now Friday, and we are heading out. I believe we've got the unit ready. First day, first field. And we're actually heading up north, closer to Daryl's. We had less rain up there, and we think we've got a half section that should go into oats. So we're gonna go see what we can get done. It's the middle of the afternoon, and the field we're thinking should be good to go. At least start it today, and see what we can get done.
Okay, Kendall's got the versatile fired up, and we are gonna go try seeding. So we're gonna call it day 1 of 2025 seeding. Been looking forward to this for a while now, and now it is time. So hopefully it goes okay. Peter and I got to do a bit of playing around here, moving things around, because we were thinking before this last rain that we were going to do wheat first, but because of the rain and where it went, we are switching gears and we are going to put in oats first. So what we have to do is unload this trailer into a different trailer and then load this one up with oats. So ooh, that door needs some oil. So anyway, that's where we're at. Peter and I are going to go move some things seat around while Kendall moves the unit up north. So push my buttons in here, and it is time to roll on. So seeing the air seeder roll out is an exciting thing this time of the year. Guys always excited to get that going that first day in, but you're also nervous because you're just never sure. Just like I'm grinding gears here now, not sure how it's gonna go. So first day's always got kinks, and today's the day we find out what they are.
Well, we got her going. Maybe in an hour it'll be all gone. Don't know. Didn't even have to use a torch. So it's blowing the right way.
At one point it wasn't.
Yeah, I was going over the highway, but now we're good.
No, it was coming this way. You need a new bottom for your boots?
What?
You need a new bottom for your boots?
No, I'm good. That's pretty good.
Like that's not a problem to you? On the right it's
no, just make sure you grab a shovel and make sure it doesn't go into the bush. And just whack it off.
It shouldn't.
Yeah, but just make sure it doesn't go into the bush or else the whole bush catches on fire.
Yeah. Wow, it's also just so hot right now, like you have... Now it's not blowing the right way. You want me to go just grab it?
Yeah, grab like a shovel or something.
Okay, I pulled into Daryl's yard. I did not load up at home. We figured we'd load up up here, driving less distance with the cart loaded. So I got about a mile and a half of drive to the field. So I'm waiting on the guys. I'll get everything ready. We're gonna load up here and then we'll head out. I've got to calibrate my seed, my fertilizer, and yeah, make sure everything's going. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, I just turned my fan on. And now I gotta go check all my runs. And we'll see, make sure we got seed and fertilizer at every single... Make sure we have seed and fertilizer at every single run. I'll do everyone just to make sure. That's tank 2. And now tank 3. I press the button here and that gets my metering roll going. That's pretty good. I shouldn't say anything quite yet, but yeah, we don't have one plug. Alright, let's go. Let's try this. I'm just going to do a pass down the middle just to do a see what our depth is like. Seems to be working so far. depth. And on the first quick pass here, everything seemed to be working, so.
Definitely don't need to go shallower.
Shallower? Oh.
Don't need to.
Oh, I would say I don't need to go deeper.
I got fertilizer on top here, I got oats on top. Which you're gonna have that, right?
Well, I'm not seeing that anywhere else, so then we need to check something.
What do you want to be, 1 1/4 inches?
I'm right.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be going deeper.
No, no.
Yeah, not where I.
No, no. You know Arch's rule. You want to build a sea before digging, what it is. What is this track? Is this a...
Like there, I didn't disturb it, and that's my depth right there. Where's your stick?
This one? Right here. 14 degrees.
Yeah, like this is like 2 inches.
What's that?
That's definitely deep enough. Inch and a quarter, yeah.
What are you thinking?
Well, my initial thoughts is I definitely would not go deeper. Like, definitely not go deeper. Too shallow? Oh, there I am. Oh man.
Yeah, it's nice. But there's places it's not in the ground. I don't know, it's not far off.
Oh, I think I just need to put more down pressure.
Okay, were you increasing the pressure?
Well, I was only at 900 and I could have been, like when I look at my finish, I could have put more down pressure.
Well, that's what I would do. Then let's, and then probably weren't up to speed yet either.
No, I was doing 7. I tried to get up to speed before
Was your fuel view stuff showing up at all?
I haven't done any of that because I'm not even mapping on this field yet because I just don't, I wanted to get my depth right and then basically I'm starting fresh. Man.
Definitely not way off.
I'd probably be tempted to go a smidget, get rid of that. Man, and some of them are just perfect. Yeah. Well, I am going, kind of. It hasn't been going absolutely terrible, but it has been going like the way I'd like it to go. So I've got 45 acres done, and I'm not sure, like the field's crusted over and the majority of the field is pretty good. I got one spot over there, and in this corner is typically the wettest spot. I should have probably left it to the end, but anyway. But I've got a few ditches that run this way, the same way as I go, and the bottom is crusted, but it's still pretty gooey, and when I'm running along them like this, it has a tendency to start pushing and gets wet, so it's a bit of a pain. So I've got one more of those, and then I think I'm in the clear, I'm hoping, and that's maybe on my next up and down, so we'll see how it goes. I was hoping to empty this tank off, which would be like 120 acres, so that's like another 80 acres roughly to do yet tonight, so we'll see what happens. Right, at the rate things are going, that ain't going to happen, but we'll see. We are going. Everything seems to be working right. I've got my field view, climate field view going there. I've got my blockage monitor there, and then well, everything else is going here, my GPS and my monitor for my air seeder. Climate view, field view, that is new this year. We're giving them a try, and what that does is, if I decide to change my rates, let's say to 120 pounds, add more fertilizer, less fertilizer, whatever. If I change any of my rates, it goes on here, and then it stays with that all season long. And when we go to combine it, it'll be on the combine, and we'll see whether, if we decide to do any test plots or anything like that, that will show up on here. So now that I'm set up like this, I'll probably be more inclined to do more testing. It's an easy way to do trials and not be like, oh, what did we do here, and break things down or flag stuff and that kind of stuff. It's a pretty simple way to do it. So if I was a betting man, I swear in the evening it's like humidity starts to get higher, and it's like the moisture's coming out of the ground. That might be crazy, but it seems like it didn't flow it's not flowing quite as good as it did in the beginning. When I did the first whole loop on the field and the headlands, everything worked perfect. I was like, oh man, that's typically the spot that I have issues, and that went perfect. And then my second pass in on my that way, that's when I started to have issues with mud plugging up and that kind of stuff. So kind of trying to get the kinks out of it. There was a few things that were causing that to happen, and I'm hoping I got it. But those ditches I run at an angle, there's nothing I can do about that. So, well, I could cut them out, but I'm not willing to do that. Not yet. Right now, I guess my hopes are, I'm hoping to finish this half section tomorrow. I know to some that may be pretty big. Me, I should be able to do close to 500 acres a day. So to have, if I can do 80 acres tonight, that leaves only 240 for tomorrow. So that shouldn't be a problem, but you never know. So we will we'll keep plugging away here, see what we can get done. But I'm definitely creating some dust, that's for sure. Hard to believe that we're that wet underneath. Okay, well, I got 60 acres done, and it seems like it's getting worse as the night's going on, so humidity is pretty high. I'm guessing that's what's going on here, because like I said earlier, typically my outside round is always the worst in the field, and today it was the best when it was sunny right around supper time. And as the humidity's gotten on, it's like the ground is getting gummier, and yeah, it's like it's not working right. So that's what happens early in the year with high humidity and the way things are, I guess. So we're gonna call it a day, and I'm hoping I can finish this field tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Seeding has begun. So thanks for taking the time to watch. Have yourself a good one.